masters. So I would like to share with you one question that have been intriguing me for a very long time. And the question is, are we the only living things in this universe? So to answer this question, first we need to get deep down in some numbers. So this is our observable universe. It's about 90 billion light years in diameter, and it contains roughly 100 billion galaxies. And each individual galaxy contains between 100 to 1,000 billion stars. To put this number in perspective, even if you count all the grains of sand of all the deserts, of all the beaches in the world, you still wouldn't reach not even close of this number. Another information is that our universe is quite old. It's about 14 billion years old, give or take. If we compress the whole age of the universe in 1 year, the humans just came to existence about 12 minutes before midnight of the 31st of December. And the civilization, as we know now, is only a couple seconds old. If we zoom in a little bit, this is our home galaxy. It's about 100,000 light years in diameter. It contains about 400 billion stars. So again, the same example, if you count all the sand of the Earth and multiply by 10,000, you will have this amount of stars. By recent cosmological observations, we observed that planets surrounding stars are quite common. So that means that each of one of these stars most likely have a planetary system. And someone made a calculation that roughly in our galaxy, only in our galaxy exist about 1 million planets similar to our Earth, which means the planet is positioned not so close to the sun to be burning or not so far away to be freezing. So it will create the ideal conditions for life, and also will have liquid water. So if we combine these two information I just gave you, the incommensurable amount of planets in existence and how old the universe is, by now we should see life being spread across all the universe, but we don't see them. Imagine only one civilization, like a couple million years ago, they reach a certain level of technology that is not like science fiction, like teleportation or warp drive, wormholes. No, just like simple spacecraft like this one, that they could launch autonomously in other planets, colonize them, self-replicate, and colonize other stars. These civilizations could colonize all the entire galaxy in one afternoon in our galactic time scale. So the question is, why we don't see them? Shouldn't the sky be full of spacecraft like scooters and motorcycles in Taipei? We don't see them. So this is the Fermi Paradox. We're gonna look through some answers that why this is the case. So Arthur Clarke said, a famous cosmologist, that two possibilities exist. Are we either alone in the universe or not? And both are equally terrifying. So, yeah, that's the source. So the most common way to analyze the Fermi paradox is by the concept of a great filter. As you can see here, the great filter is a barrier, a situation that is extremely difficult to pass. So that means when a civilization gets into one point, it will get annihilated. So that's brings two possibilities, that either this barrier is behind us, that means that we already passed it, so that's good news. So that means that life is extremely difficult to exist. We still don't know the conditions, how life is made, but if it is true, it would mean that we are the first civilization, or at least one of the first. And the second is that, as you can see, the barrier is in front of us. As you can see here, this wizard saying, "You shall not pass." So that means that a civilization could exist, and They could be like many of us, but they reach a certain level and they get to this barrier and they get auto-destroyed. So one scenario is the doomsday button for the future, the Great Barrier. It means that maybe a civilization gets so awesome technology with very high level of energy. So there exist many of these doomsday buttons available to many individuals, and they can accidentally or intentionally press them and they are self-destroyed. We know that history, just a couple decades ago, in the Cold War between US and Russia, we almost killed, they always nuke all of us out of existence. Or maybe there is an ancient galactic civilization that when another civilization is developed enough, they get auto-destroyed. So to put that in comparison, a civilization like this would be in comparison like us humans with the civilization of squirrels. You know, even if you meet the smartest squirrel, you cannot communicate with them. You cannot explain to them what is our civilization like, what is our technology. Because after all, for a squirrel, the most important thing for them is just the tree. So us humans cutting down forests is madness for squirrels. But we only need the resources, we don't hate them. So that would be the same. And the final one is my favorite. Maybe these advanced civilizations get so, maybe killing other ones is not fun. So maybe they will just upload their consciousness in one computer and they could live happily forever there, like the Matrix. That would be awesome. No pain, everything's fun forever. So the last one is, maybe we're alone. There is no evidence that there is life in the universe. So maybe we're in an empty, lonely nothingness forever. So that means us here, we have a great responsibility. If we let the life die here in the planet, it means the universe will be dead forever. So we have a great responsibility to venture to the stars, build the first galactic empire, and spread life until the last breath of the universe. Tieni.